To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Come on, everybody. Here we go! Off to Neverland!
You're funny. I like you already. My name's Mater. Like Mater, but without the tuh. What's your name?
Something, Robin. You're taking too many chances.
Chances? You must be joking.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Mickey Mouse.
Truth is, I am Iron Man.
Join me. Together, we can rule the galaxy as father and son.
And now, our feature presentation.
Welcome to Movies with the Mouse podcast, a podcast exploring all Disney entertainment from movies, parks, and everything in between. I am your host, Jacob, sitting alongside my sidekick, my co-host, my best friend, my son, my elf,
Emmett.
What's up, buddy?
Nothing much.
You're kind of a big elf.
A little bit.
Yeah. Wait, does that make me? No. Anyways, welcome to episode 43 of Movies with the Mouse. Glad to be back, man. It seems like it's been forever. It
does seem like it has been a long time since we've been down here.
Kind of a long week. Had a lot of stuff to do this week, and I'm just glad we get to sit down here, talk about one of the best movies for the Christmas season.
Yeah.
So, but kicking things off, man, how was your week?
Oh, it was kind of just a week, just work, school, nothing real special, nothing crazy special.
Nice. How's the new job? The new pet store job?
It's going all right. I mean, it's not too bad.
Yeah? Learning lots, cleaning lots of dog droppings up?
No, not really. No. Haven't had to do that yet, no.
Not too bad? All right. Well, you're lucky, man. When I worked there, that's all I did. Was clean up dog crap. And
well, that's probably because you were dating his daughter.
I was dating the boss's daughter, so, that happens. But yeah. So what else, man?
Really, that's just kind of how my week went. Like, didn't really have much else.
Right? I kind of feel you there. It was kind of just a week. Like, there wasn't much about it.
Nothing special.
But yeah, that's kind of it for me, man. Just worked, and then the weekend came, and I did some jolly stuff again this weekend, and had a lot of fun doing that. Gotta go check out the National Guard Armory here in town, and did a jolly thing up there for them, and
awesome.
It was really neat. Yeah, just and then watch the Broncos win, watch the Chiefs lose. So you can never go wrong when the Chiefs lose. I think I was telling Mom, man, it's like the Chiefs, Broncos, and Raiders are all in the same division, right?
I think the Chiefs are officially out now because the Chargers won.
I think there's still chances, but it's very slim.
I think their chance is like 1%.
Yeah, it's
they
slim.
have to have like 3 teams lose their next 3 games and win 1, and 4 teams win their next 4 games and lose 1, and they have to win out the rest of their game. Like, they're not making the playoffs.
So you're saying there's still a chance?
No, there's not. There's no chance.
But yeah, so I was telling Mom before I was rudely interrupted by you that the Broncos, Chiefs, and Raiders are all in the same division. It's a pretty tough division, kind of. Not really. But even though the Broncos beat the division rival Raiders this weekend, watching the Chiefs get beat was so much better.
Yeah, definitely.
It was just awesome. I think,
even though I kind of needed the Chiefs I needed the Chiefs to kind of win to help me out just a little bit. But.
Yeah, fantasy.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, do you think we see the end of Travis Kelce? Is this the swan song for Travis Kelce? I think he's done.
He's not that old.
He's up there, man. Like, he was talking about that he only had like 1 or 2 seasons left.
Hey, Phillip Rivers just came back.
I know, man. 44 years old.
There's not a single person in the NFL that's too old.
I know, right? But I think this is going to be Travis Kelce's last year.
I don't think so.
I think it's time for him to ride off into the sunset and go make, music with Taylor Swift with their upcoming wedding and all that fun jazz. And this is not the first time Taylor Swift's been brought up in this podcast, is it?
I think it might be.
Nah, I've talked about being a Swiftie before. Like early Swiftie, though.
I don't think, have we?
We have, yeah, because we were talking about like there was like something that was coming out on Disney Plus, like a documentary about making of the Eras tour or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
So yeah, yeah, just
How was
kind of.
or I guess you already told me about your
It was
week.
just kind of chill.
Yeah,
you know,
there was nothing special there. We didn't have anything planned this week. We didn't have anything out of the ordinary. It was just a week.
Mom was sick.
Oh,
you know,
she was down and out as usual. The holiday rolls around and she's
weeks.
sick.
2 weeks of being down and out. Yeah. So a funny family joke. It doesn't matter what holiday it is. It could be, you know,
4th
Christmas,
of July,
4th of
St.
July,
Patrick's Day,
Memorial
Easter.
Day. It doesn't matter. Valentine's Day. Stephanie gets sick. I don't know what is in this poor girl's blood or what's going on, but she is always sick over the holidays. I always give her crap because I'm like, really, it's a holiday. You don't have to cook. I'll do it all. I'll go Christmas shopping. I'll do whatever it is. Just don't be sick for one holiday. And I think maybe like one.
I don't think so.
Maybe two that
I don't
she
think
hasn't
I
been
could
sick.
remember one.
But yeah, she's poor thing's always sick. I hate it. You know, and I feel bad because I can't do anything, you know, because I work. I'm gone from the house for 12 hours a day, and yeah, I just feel bad because I can't help out, and it drives me crazy. So I try to do as much as I can. I probably don't do enough, but yeah. So just kind of a chill weekend. We got out, we went out to the movie theater this week, which that was a lot of fun. Did a little shopping with you. I mean, I guess you could call it shopping. We went to Walmart and hung out, and then we went to Fred Meyer's and hung out, and
Yeah.
just I don't know if you'd call it shopping.
Hanging out in a small town.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not much to do.
It was kind of boring.
Yeah.
You know, we're like, do we go home and just sit and watch TV and just, you know, you go to your room, play video games? I was like, no, let's go to Walmart. We went and looked at Legos and, yeah, just kind of a crazy thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, let's get into what did you watch this week, man?
See, I got to start making my list again.
You
Because
do.
it is just hard. One thing that I know that I watched, can't say the name of it, but little bit of Steve-O and Johnny Knoxville.
Oh, yeah.
Watch that for a little bit, and you know, always gets you a good laugh.
The MTV Donkey Show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You always get laughing at it.
Or completely grossed out.
I think
It
it's
depends
always
on if you're
laughing.
watching the movies. If you're watching the movies like that are on Netflix, grossed out. But if you're watching like the actual episodes that were on MTV, not too bad.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever watched the actual episodes.
They're
I've just watched
way
the movie.
tame.
Really?
They're dumbed down like a lot from what the movies are. The movies tend to really go graphic and some things that you just, well, why am I watching this kind of stuff? Funny nonetheless. Funny, but I get where you're at. What else, man?
Gosh, I can't even like pull it out of my brain right now. I know that I watched stuff this week too. I just can't think of it. That's like the worst part.
Man, you're making some enthralling audio here tonight.
I know. I know that I've watched things. I watch them and then go to bed and then I forget what I have watched. Like it's like you can never remember what you had for dinner last night. It's kind of thing, you know.
I had spaghetti. The night before that, I had leftover cold Chinese food. Night before that, I had Chinese food. Dude, come on. Like,
you know, I don't
you should know
appreciate
these
this.
things. Well, I will jump in and I will give you guys my 2 cents of what I watched. And I watched nothing. I'm kidding. No, I watched a lot this week. From all different platforms, guys. Disney, Amazon, HBO Max. We ran the gambit this week. Of course, it's the Christmas season, so we are going to be watching Christmas movies. And yeah, we watched a lot of amazing Christmas movies. So a couple of them that I'm going to talk about. We watched Christmas Under the Northern Lights. It was okay. It wasn't nothing special. And then as my it logged out, so now I have to log back in real quick.
Wow, you're always so unprepared for this.
I know. What the heck is going on with me today? And then we watched one over on Amazon Prime called Playdate. It has Kevin James in it. Not really a Christmas movie. It was one that showed up, and I was like, hey, let's watch this. I like Kevin James. He's funny.
Yeah.
You know, it was pretty good. It's about a dad and a son, and they meet this guy on a play date, and his son, and it just kind of...
Is that the one where he's like an agent or something?
Yeah.
I was going to watch that with you.
Maybe you should talk to me instead of going to your room all the time. No, it was pretty good. I liked it. It was enjoyable. Kevin James is always funny. Yeah, it was just...
Have you seen the stuff that he's doing for his new movie?
Oh, the TikTok stuff?
The Mr. Taylor stuff?
Yeah.
There's no way that's not Kevin James, right?
No, that's definitely Kevin James. If you don't believe that's Kevin James, I have some oceanfront property in Idaho that I'd love to sell you. So
Like, there's just no way.
So yeah, so that's kind of it over
Great
on.
marketing.
Oh no, we did watch another one on Amazon Prime. It was called Oh What Fun. It has Michelle Pfeiffer in it, and it was awful. It was
Really?
not funny. It was I didn't care for. The message that it told was really good. I really liked the message that like. The story is like this mom's been telling her family like, hey, I want you to nominate me for this. I want you to nominate. I can't remember. It was an award or something, like she was going to get on TV as like the best mom award or something like that.
Yeah.
And none of her family do it. And she's tired of always having to be it for how like the holidays, right? She's always like cooking and preparing and wrapping and doing all the shopping and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And she just feels underappreciated. And
Do you
I
think that's why mom's always sick now?
you know, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think so. Because I think during the holidays, we do a pretty good job. I mean, there's always room for improvement, but I think we do a pretty good job at making sure that, like, we take care of our own, like, everybody kind of does their own little thing and we take care of things. And
yeah,
I think we have a pretty good polished system that works really, really well.
For sure.
I could be wrong. That could be my opinion, and Steph's going to yell at me for this. I'm sure of it. But hey, you know.
Usually it's we go out and do the shopping, throw everything into your guys' room, and mom wraps it.
Right. So we did the shopping. She does the wrapping. And then we kind of like tag team the cooking for the most part.
Yeah, it's even like Thanksgiving. Like we all are cooking something.
Yeah, we're always doing something. So anyways, so it's about, like I said, the mom, she kind of feels underappreciated. She actually just shows up at the show. She's not even like invited to go to the show. She shows up. She kind of does her thing. And then, you know, the heartfelt Christmas movie thing where, and then, yeah, I liked it. It was it was okay. It wasn't funny. The message was really good, though. I really like the message.
For sure.
Over on HBO Max, which we started, like, we were looking for something to watch, and I saw this new one called so it's called Family McMullen, and it's like a Christmas, everybody kind of gets together at Christmas time. Come to find out, it is a sequel to a 1995 movie called The Brothers McMullen. And so we watched it. It was definitely different. It was a Sundance Film Festival winner. It was definitely a different show. I don't recommend it. It wasn't one that I'm ever going to go back to. I don't even think we ended up watching The Family McMullen after we did watch the entirety of Brothers McMullen. It was okay. Not great. We tried to get into the second one in The Family McMullen. Just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So we kind of turned that one off and went about our... Actually, that led into, adult nap time where Steph sleeps and I watch TV and play video games. And I kicked on Yellowstone. It's like Yellowstone Wardens. So it's like follows the game wardens in like the Yellowstone, Montana area, which is way cool to watch. I mean, I see a lot of places that I've been, and you know, I just kind of like that. I'm not a big hunter or fisher or anything like that.
People are doing up that way.
Yeah, 100%. And then over on Netflix, we watched a couple good ones over there this week. The first one that I'll talk about is called The Family Holiday. It has Dave Coulier. Do you know who Dave Coulier is?
Don't think so, no.
So that is actually Uncle Joey from Full House, which was weird to see him not as Uncle Joey. He kind of carried on like that same humor and this, kind of that quirky, cut it out stuff that Joey does. This is a really good story. It's cute. Of course, it's Christmas, so it's kind of like Hallmarky. So he's a con man. He goes around conning people and finds ways to make money. And he ends up inheriting his family's fortune, but there is a stipulation. His stipulation is that he has to make sure that he has changed his ways, and he that the lawyer for his uncle's estate is coming to town, and she wants to see how his family, his wife, and his kids and everybody interact, and they just want to make sure that he changed his ways. Well, problem is he doesn't have a wife and doesn't have kids, so he finds a couple of orphan kids that are running away from their orphanage or their foster home.
Yeah,
and he takes them in, offers them money as long as they stick around until this lady leaves. So that happens. They find an in-home tutor for the kids, and then magically they fall in love, and it's a really good story. Great movie. PG. It's good for everybody in the family. Everybody can watch it. There's nothing crazy.
You know what
about
that kind of sounds like? Sounds like a PG Christmas. We're the Millers.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit, honestly. Yeah. Like. I until you said that, I didn't even think about it. But yeah, it's exactly like that. And then the one that I recommend, my pick of the week that I really want everybody to go watch, is called A Merry Little Xmas, Xmas. We talked about, there was another one, I think last week, that was just called Xmas. But this is A Merry Little Xmas. It has Alicia Silverstone, Melissa Joan Hart. Great movie. I loved it. It was funny. It just brought that Christmas spirit. I really love this one. Has to be like on my new list of movies to watch every Christmas because it was fun. But yeah, so that's kind of all I watched. Watch some wrestling, watch some football, and just kind of chilled this week on that.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Didn't get any Dreamlight Valley in though.
Well, I think that's a healthy thing for you.
Yeah, probably.
You're always on that game. You want to know what just came out this week?
What's that?
Your PlayStation Wrapped.
Oh, really?
So it's like Spotify Wrapped, but it tells you all about your PlayStation.
Oh, yeah. Did you get your Spotify Wrapped?
I did get my Spotify
How was it?
Mine was pretty good. I felt pretty solid with mine.
Mine was good. Mine had a lot of Old Dominion, a lot of Hamilton, and a lot of like country. I'm really into Zach Top right now. I love Zach Top. Lainey Wilson was on there. And then like I'm like this like weird like there's that spot where it said like what is your age of your mine was 30.
Mine's 40. So
wow, man, I must have raised you right. You're listening to some good music or something.
So what was your top album?
So my top album. Why don't you start with yours, man?
So my top album was Hamilton, and I listened to 1,200 minutes of Hamilton this year.
Wow,
and that's just listening to it, not watching it.
Well, I don't know why. I don't know why mine's playing music here. Let's see here. Top album. My top album is Hamilton as well.
Mm-hmm. But yours is only 714. Get
minutes.
Beat out.
So I got to talk about something really cool that happened this week. Is I get a text from our good friend Laura Fee, and she texted me a picture of her Spotify rap list, and guess what it was? Movies with the Mouse podcast.
You want to know what mine wasn't?
What?
Our podcast.
Oh man,
mine was the guys over at the Escape Pod.
So you don't listen to our show?
I
ever.
don't though. No.
We record and you do the editing and then you're done. Me, I have you actually send me a file over and then I listen to the file. I don't listen to it like on any of this. Like every once in a while I'll kick it up on Apple iTunes, but most of the time I just listen to it from the file that you send me. So, yeah, great. It was a great year. Like,
no, I'm really happy with mine.
My number 4 album of the year was music from Disney Starlight Parade.
You listened to that much of the Starlight Parade?
I think I really only listened to it once.
But so didn't listen to a lot of full albums this year?
I guess not.
Huh.
But yeah, Hamilton and, like I said, Zach Top, Old Dominion, and then Razzle Dazzle by Bert Kreischer. You know, gotta listen to
So my top genres were pop, rap, punk, pop country, musicals, and R&B.
So yeah, I mean, dude, I really want to check out that PlayStation Wrapped.
It's just gonna say, "Go to the doctor. You've played too much Dreamlight Valley, you little nerd."
Or like I've been really getting into WWE 2K25 again.
I wonder how many hours. I almost think that we might be even in video game time this year.
Dude, I've been playing a lot.
Because almost every time that I'm playing in my room, you're playing.
Yeah, I got a little.
And then like Fridays, you play extra.
Yeah.
And like I think you might be like, I mean, I can't check it because it's just the way that it works, but I think you might be on par with how much I played this year.
Probably.
So
I played way too much. That's for darn. I could have done so much. Like the garage still needs to be cleaned. I just called us out, and we're gonna end up
too cold.
We're gonna end up having to do that now that I called us out.
It's too cold for that now.
But yeah, so like that's something that we could do besides playing video games all the time.
I remembered a big event that happened this week.
Oh yeah, what did you got?
I got my braces off.
You did. I totally forgot as well.
Mm-hmm. I was just looking at the camera and realized that I don't have braces anymore.
You're like, what in the world? No, you called me and you're like, hey, I need you to go pick up my retainer. And I'm like, you have braces, bro. Why do you need a retainer? And then you're like, no, I got them off. Like, nobody knew in our family. You kept this all
I knew
secret.
Since my last appointment that I was getting them off for this one.
Yeah, maybe if you just talked to me.
I just kept it. I was really thinking about just not telling you guys anything and just showing up and they would be gone and saying, like, I got tired of them and ripped them off.
That would hurt. Did it hurt coming off?
Oh yeah, no, way worse. Way worse than like ever getting them tightened or anything.
Really?
They just grab pliers and just rip them out of your mouth.
Ooh-wee.
They don't try to like ease it or anything. They just grab onto them and pull.
And just yank?
Yep.
Oh, boy.
It sucks a little bit.
They got to do like some polish or something, don't they?
Yeah, then they'll go through and clear off all the glue, and they had to cut down like the spacers that I had, so I no longer have like the blue spacers in my mouth.
Oh, okay.
And so like they go through and like use like the little drill and do all that.
I mean, I spent a lot of money and I can't see a difference. I'm just kidding. I do see a difference. This kid had like the Michael Strahan of gaps going on.
It was a little rough.
It was pretty bad. Sorry about your dental structure because of me and your mother. Like,
well, I'm sorry about your dental bill.
Yeah, it was up there. You know, it came back to me. So
all right. Do you want to get into some news this week?
Let's get into
We got a little bit extra. A little bit more than usual.
All right, let's
First off,
get right
I want to
into
talk to complete off-topic news because it's not really Disney. I didn't really want to mention it. What are your thoughts on Netflix and Warner Brothers and all of that going down with, who is it, Paramount that's also trying to buy it, and they're trying to outbid each other, and what's your thoughts on that?
So, I really don't have it. Like, I know that it could screw up a lot of things that I'm really looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the new Harry Potter series that is coming out.
No, it's either Netflix that is going to buy it or Universal is going to buy it.
Yes. No, it's
Universal.
It's Paramount.
I've seen so much more stuff on Universal buying it.
Universal is owned by NBC, and so it's Paramount. It's CBS that's trying to buy it.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I think it's good. The only thing I don't like is, it's kind of a catch because I think, because right now we have all these different streaming services, right? We have Netflix, we have Hulu, HBO Max.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have Paramount anymore. So that's all going to be wrapped up in one. Now that one streaming service, whether it be Netflix or Paramount or whatever it is that you get, and this is gonna do away with HBO Max. HBO Max is gonna go away with this deal,
100%.
whichever way it goes. But the price tag, that's what I'm really interested in seeing, is what is the price tag? I mean, right now we pay what, $15.99 a month for. Now it might be more than that. It might be like $20 a month for Netflix. I have two streaming devices that can stream at a time, and what is it going to do? Is it going to raise it up to $50 a month?
It'll be expensive.
But at the same time, I get to get rid of whatever other one. You know what I'm
HBO
saying?
Max, it's $12 a month.
I pay $16.99 for HBO Max because I go ad free. I'm bougie. I can't watch ads.
No, ads
I
are
don't
stupid.
like ads.
I can't
So
do it.
I have to get rid of ads, and I have to have HBO Max because Friends is on HBO Max. And I have to be able to watch Friends. Every night before I go to bed, I snuggle up with my puppies and I watch at least 2 episodes of Friends.
See, I've heard stuff that Universal was looking to buy it. I've heard so much that Universal was looking to buy it.
It's Paramount.
Because
so Netflix,
I've heard that Universal wants to buy it to acquire Warner Brothers to do DC in Epic Universe.
That is that it's not going in Epic. It's going to Islands of Adventure.
To replace Marvel?
I think so. So yes, there is that bit of news as well. That Universal is in talks to get DC.
See, I think it would make so much more sense, because then, like, the second that they stop using that and the Marvel IPs in the park, then Disney can. 100%. That's just giving Disney money. Why would you just give Disney that money when you could just make a Gotham City or Metropolis in?
Because they're paying for it right now. They're paying money.
Well, yeah, but they're under contract. If they rip them out of there, they're still under contract.
But if they can get DC for a cheaper price, why not do that?
But they're under a contract. They have to pay it.
Yeah, I don't know.
They would be stupid for them to do that.
I think it's cool because I'd rather see Disney get it, because I've been to Marvel Campus over in Disneyland or Disney's California Adventure. It's amazing, and I hope Disney
Where would it
can
go?
do this.
I don't think that they would do it anywhere in Disney. I don't think there's a spot for it.
Fifth Gate.
For completely Marvel? No, that's stupid.
Superheroes, Fifth Gate. You'll have like Wakanda area. You could have like a Tony Stark area, Spider-Man. Like, yeah, I think you get a Fifth Gate.
I don't think they'll do that.
Anyways, back on topic. Netflix offered to buy WB and HBO for like $80 billion, right?
Something like that, yeah.
And then Paramount came in last minute and said, we'll give you $100 $108 billion
something. Yeah,
for it,
insane.
and so now it's up to Netflix if they want to match or go over that. And that's kind of all I've seen so far on it. I worry a little bit about what they're going to do to some of the programming that we know is coming out soon.
I think it is going to 100% ruin movies. I think that it's going to make a theater obsolete.
It monopolizes the industry, I think.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, no, it's stupid and it's going to ruin media.
So I don't know. It could be good. It could be bad. Netflix, in my opinion, is probably the weaker of all of the streaming services right now. I don't use Netflix a whole lot.
You use Netflix quite a bit. You don't realize that you use Netflix though because it's been around the longest, so it's not new to you. You're not you're not seeking to watch something on Netflix, but you know that there's stuff on Netflix and you keep going back to the movies that you've always watched. It's not new. Netflix has been around for 15 years. Like, it's been around for a long time.
So, but what I'm saying is when I have the remote, which usually it doesn't happen because Mom's usually home before I do, so she's watching like Supernatural or How I Met Your Mother, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, whatever it be. So it's always on Netflix. But when I have the remote, I go to Disney Plus, HBO Max, Amazon, and Apple TV Plus, or what Apple TV.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones that I use. I don't use Netflix because I don't feel like Netflix puts out a lot of good content. I know
Netflix movies are stupid, but that being said, if Netflix buys it, we're going to get all of these stupid reruns that are just as bad as all of Adam Sandler's recent movies.
Right.
They're going to throw them under stupid contracts and force them into stuff that the people that know how to write these stories want to write them, and they're going to force them to write it a different way, making it terrible.
Yeah.
Like, look at all of Adam Sandler's movies that have come out straight onto Netflix. What's the one where he plays the serious role in? Untold Gems?
I haven't seen it.
I think that's what it's called. It's bad. Hubie Halloween, bad. Happy Gilmore 2, bad. Like,
I liked Happy Gilmore too.
They're all just not good.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think Netflix. I'm really pulling for Paramount to get it because I think they can do a really good job with it. I think that the executives over at Paramount kind of know a little bit more of how to make a good. I mean, don't get me wrong, man.
Yes, because
Stranger Things is over on Netflix and it's huge.
Yes, but that's like the one thing that they have. But Paramount is not a streaming service. Paramount is a movie-making company.
Yes.
Netflix is a streaming service.
Correct.
Because look at how many Netflix originals can you name that are good?
Correct.
Stranger Things. And you haven't even watched it because you suck.
Because it brings no interest to me. Like, I'm not interested in that. But yeah. So anyways, yeah, I think it's good. What are your thoughts, man? I mean, we kind of talked about it briefly.
My main thing is that if Netflix gets it, they're going to ruin movies.
Yeah.
Because Netflix is already starting to do the live thing. What stops them from taking a movie out of theaters, putting it onto Netflix, and making you pay $20 to watch it?
You know what I do use Netflix? What I do use Netflix for? Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Every Monday and every Friday.
Yep.
But that's kind of all I use it for.
Yeah, but it just Paramount knows how to make movies, and they know how to make good movies, and a lot of good stuff has come from Paramount. Netflix has made Stranger Things, and they've already tried to do so much to revolutionize Netflix because they know that it's old. What's going to stop them from doing the COVID era of Disney Plus, where movies could go onto Disney Plus immediately for $20?
Right.
I just that's my thoughts on it.
I do like that though. I'm
No,
not
stupid.
I'm not gonna lie. I do like that.
Going to the movie theater is
I do love
1,000 times better.
I have changed my views on that, but I do like being able to like I was gonna watch Regretting You this week. I was gonna buy it for like $14.99, and I was like, I'm gonna hang tight for another couple weeks, and I'm sure it'll be for free.
It's gonna go on Paramount,
so we'll see.
You're gonna have to buy it.
Yeah,
and now it's worth buying. It's really.
But I also want to watch Landman over on Paramount. There's a lot of stuff on Paramount that I want to go watch. I want to watch Landman. I want to watch Yellowstone again. Like, there's a lot over on Paramount that I could definitely watch.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, let's get into
the actual news now. That was a big tangent, but that was a very needed tangent because that's such a hot topic.
That's huge into the industry that we are covering. So I think it's great.
Mm-hmm. So, already getting into it now. Cali River Rapids will reopen to guests on December 12th, 2025, following its annual refurbishment at Disney's Animal Kingdom. The water ride has been closed since October 6th for routine work that typically takes place early each year. Why do you think they did it early? It's not like people want to do it in December and January.
Right. I know it's been hot down there right now, though.
Really?
Yeah, Jesse said it's been really warm.
Well, they came from 25-degree
yeah.
weather. Really warm could be 60 degrees.
Cali River Rapids needs more than just an annual refurbishment. It needs an
Cali River
overhaul.
Rapids needs to go.
It needs an overhaul. I think that there is other ways that you can make this ride so
You wanna
amazingly
know,
cool.
It needs a theme.
Yeah.
It needs
I mean,
Jungle Book.
100%.
It
You
needs
just
Jungle Book.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
You need to bring an IP into it because there's so many other rides in that park that are IP. Like, they have no IP on them. You need to throw an IP right there in the middle of the park, right around everything. It's right around all the monkeys. It's right around everything. Give it Jungle Book.
What other rides don't have IPs?
Everest. It's just it's Everest. It's an untold story. The Safari isn't.
That's 2.
Yeah, but that's right there along that strip.
Yeah. You need something.
You need something bigger and broader and that can tell more of a story than what Cali River Rapids does.
Keep the attention. I mean, Cali River Rapids has a really cool, a backstory. If you go on YouTube and watch the backstory, it's cool. It's a conservation, don't be cutting down the trees and that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's cool that way.
But they don't tell the story.
Yeah. If you don't know the backstory, you just think you're on a water ride.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think Jungle Book would be 110% amazing
100.
for that ride.
That's almost. I think I would rather have Jungle Book on Cali River Rapids than have Sugar Crush take over Autopia and Tomorrowland Speedway.
I could see it.
Like
I would take that. 100%. So yeah, annual refurbishment's over. So
yep,
we'll get the same ride with maybe some fresh paint, maybe some fresh water. So our next bit of news: Hallmark Channel is shooting a new movie at Walt Disney World. The first time the two companies have teamed up for an on-location holiday production. Holiday Ever After, a Disney World Wish Come True, will premiere in 2026 during the Hallmark Channel's countdown to Christmas lineup. So,
with how terrible they are, we're going to have to watch a Hallmark movie.
I'm going to have to get the Hallmark Channel, like the streaming service of Hallmark Channel, so I can watch this movie. Because this is not the first time I've heard about it, but the first time that I've actually read the article on it. I'm excited for it. I'm totally down because I love watching like sitcoms when they go to Disney World, and I'm like, oh, I've been there, I know where they're at. So this is just cool. Yeah. I'm excited for this one.
So, alrighty, Walt Disney Imagineering has shared a brand new behind-the-scenes video of the Tropical Americas construction site, giving us first look at steel rising for the Encanto Ride show building. The update marks a major step forward towards the project as the attraction begins to move beyond foundation work. So,
I saw this. This looks really cool.
Hold up. They're laying foundation for the show building. Dinosaur is still open and running.
Correct. Until I believe the end of January.
Yes. They're building a new show building. Dinosaur is still up and running. What is going in Dinosaur?
Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, Indiana Jones is going in where Dinosaur's at.
I like that they're trying, because Indiana Jones is a cool ride, and I've heard it's amazing in Disneyland, but, Dinosaur was unique.
Right.
You had that. You had the uniqueness of it. Also, they're, show building.
It's going to be right next to each other.
They're probably going to be connected.
Yeah.
If anything.
You have this opinion now. Once you ride either the Indiana Jones ride down in Disneyland, or we wait until you ride the Indiana Jones ride in Disney World and Animal Kingdom, you will have a complete different opinion on this. It is so much fun. It is one of the most, I don't know, it's just so amazing. The ride itself takes you.
Dinosaur was amazing. It just needed to be refurbished. It just needed a real hard refurbishment.
Not enough. It kind of comes down to what we were just talking about with Cali River, man, is it doesn't have that IP that people love, right? You're going to get more people into the park because they're going to be like, oh, Indiana Jones and Canto, we want to go. And Indiana Jones is amazing. So yeah, I did see the video of the steel structures going up. And
did you see the path?
Right?
That just bottlenecks, and then it's just a tsunami of people through that walkway, and then it opens back up by the amphitheater in Everest.
Yeah.
Insane.
That's kind of how it is now. You never notice it though. Because you go through that one side, like when you'd walk by like the dino play
Well,
area,
yeah, that's that. But like,
and
you
then
can
it like
see the
it goes
path
really
now.
low, and then boom, it's right there.
You can just, but like with the construction walls and seeing all the dirt and everything around it, you can see the path now, and it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'm excited for. I'm not an Encanto guy.
Do we know what the Encanto ride is yet?
Do
we know if it's going to be a dark ride or?
That's what when I saw the video, I was like, I can't remember what they're going to do for the ride. I think it is a dark ride.
See, but that makes no sense to me because then you have two dark rides directly placed next to each other that are just like it just doesn't make sense to me.
Wait until you go to Disneyland when you have Mr. Toad right on top of Peter Pan, right on top of Snow White, right on top of Pinocchio.
I feel like they need like a change up in it, or like maybe even just like a different ride system for each one. But
it'll be different. I mean, the ride systems will be different.
Ride system for a dark ride, it goes 2 miles an hour or 3 miles an hour.
Well,
look at the dune buggies and look at the shells. They're the same thing. They just look different.
But also look at the dune buggies and then go over to Epcot and look at the trackless ride system for Remy's.
Well, yeah, but
Remy's is considered a
10
dark
years
ride.
older.
Right.
I don't. Is Remy's considered a dark ride?
Yeah.
I think because of the 3D, it's not
not
considered
a classic
a dark
ride, but it is a dark ride. So yeah, it's going to be cool.
I just think that like Encanto could do like a boat ride or something cool like that.
I feel like we're really heavy tonight.
I feel like we are. We're kind of really like getting down into this news.
This is us. This is when me and him are talking in the truck going somewhere. This is the kind of conversations we're having.
We gotta speed this up a little bit too. This is gonna be a really long
All
show.
right, yeah. Well, kind of. We'll get into that.
Yeah.
So our next bit of news is Disney has announced the opening timeframe for Soarin' Across America, the next evolution of the long-running Soarin' attractions. The new film will debut in the summer of 2026 at both Epcot and Disney's California Adventure theme park, with Walt Disney World guests able to experience the updated version by Memorial Day 2026.
So I think it'll just open on Memorial Day. I think that makes the most sense.
Memorial Day weekend.
Why open it sooner? I think it'll just be Memorial Day.
Yeah, Memorial Day weekend is usually like when they have. I'm trying to think of which rides. Pandora, I know, opened up around that time.
Mm-hmm.
Did Star Wars open around? I think Star Wars opened around that time. I could be wrong on that. Do not hold me to that.
You think that they do it like spring break?
Yeah.
But then, like, it's real packed,
Yeah.
you know?
So, and it gets really busy, too, down there for Memorial Day and stuff. So, well, Emmett, why don't you take us in to this week in Disney history?
Alrighty, this week in Disney history, to kick us off, December 7th, 2005, the world premiere of Walt Disney Pictures and Walden Media's The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe takes place at the Royal Albert Hall in London, England.
Have you watched...
I've seen Narnia before.
Narnia?
Long time. I need to rewatch it. It's been like since Brett and Kendra were at the Blue House, and it was we all watched it for Mal's birthday or something like that. It's been 10 years since I've watched it.
So when I was looking at this, about talking about the different things that are like this day in Disney history, there's a couple of these movies that I've never seen. Like
really
ever seen? I've never seen Narnia.
You've never seen Narnia? Have you ever read the book?
No,
I've even read the book.
I've always, and this is just me in my head. Like I said, I've never read the books. I've never really watched the movies or anything like that.
I think that Narnia was like a saying and not.
I always thought Narnia was a knockoff of Harry Potter because it kind of like in that same time area.
I would say, if anything, it's like more like Percy Jackson or something like that than it is Harry Potter.
So yeah, I've never watched it. I might have to queue it up and check it out because there's like
Narnia's
three movies now,
3 or 4 or something like that.
Yeah,
somewhere in there.
So on December 11th, 2008. Disney's The Princess and the Frog, produced by Walt Disney Animation Studios and loosely based on the E.D. Baker's novel The Frog Princess and the Grimm Brothers' The Frog Prince, is released.
One of the best movies of all time.
Yes.
Hands down.
Love this movie. It took me...
One of the best
I
soundtracks
kid you not. I've probably only liked this movie for the last...
since our 2019 trip.
Yeah, 2019, I think.
It took you 11 years to watch this movie.
Yeah. I just had no interest in it. I didn't understand it. I'm like, Princess and the
feel
Frog.
like ever since we started watching it, like there's just like you watch it and you start to like, and then you just join the cult fall. Like
yeah, it's
because you don't. If you haven't watched it, you don't hear about it. The second you watch it, everybody loves this movie.
So it's very the thing I like about it is it takes you back to the original Disney princess movies.
100%
is how I felt about this movie.
Makes them better.
Right.
Because, like, Cinderella, not a good movie. Cinderella as a princess movie, it's a good movie, but Cinderella as a movie, not a good movie.
See, I love Cinderella.
But Princess and the Frog kind of takes that somewhat same storyline, like princess, something has to happen to make this happen, to make that happen, to make her dream. And it follows that same storyline, but makes it better.
Yeah.
And more upbeat and fun, and just introduces amazing characters.
And I love the music. The music in Princess of the Frog, great soundtrack.
One of the best Disney soundtracks. Right. I would put it directly under Frozen 2.
Where's Tarzan? Where's Hercules?
Probably right under that. I don't know. We got to do that sometime soon.
Soundtracks, dude.
Because we did songs, now we need soundtracks.
Soundtracks. Total soundtracks. So, and then I'll let you take... Well, do you want the next one or do you want the last one?
Oh, I want the last one.
Okay, you take the last one because it's a bonus. So I'm going to take and give you the last of the three, and that is December 8th, 2014, the musical fantasy feature film Into the Woods, co-produced by Walt Disney Pictures and distributed by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures, holds its world premiere at the Ziegfeld Theater in New York City. New York City. You're probably too old for that, huh?
Yeah, that made no sense.
Yeah, that's all right. Somebody will get that. If you guys got that, please go over to the Facebook page and tell me I'm not crazy. New York City. All right.
Alrighty. Well, our bonus one this week.
Are you not gonna we're not going to talk about Into the Woods at all, huh?
I've never seen it.
I've never seen it.
Have you ever seen it?
No.
I know that Josh Gad's in it, and what's her name?
Yeah.
Anna Kendrick's in it, I think, and it's just fairy tale stories.
Oh yeah. See, I've never even.
From what I've heard,
not much on that one.
I know I need to. I know a lot of people love the music from it.
I think Aunt Jessie said she watched it and did not care for it.
I thought Aunt Jessie liked it.
I'll have to check with her.
I can't remember. Maybe it might be Enchanted that Jessie likes.
Enchanted's cute. I like Enchanted.
But I don't know.
With Rachel McAdams?
I think so. I don't know.
Rachel Adams?
I don't know, bro. I have no clue who that is.
All right, anyways, go ahead. Go ahead with your bonus.
Alrighty, our bonus ones, because it doesn't really have to do a lot with Disney, but it was awesome, and I wanted to say it. December 9th, 1966, comedian, actor, writer, and film producer Adam Sandler is born. Adam Richard. My sentence completely broke here. Adam Richard Sandler is born in Brooklyn, New York. I think that it added an enter down there, so it jumbled all the words up.
Oh, that was funny.
We got there eventually.
Can I give a quick bonus as well?
Sure.
December 8th, 2024, while walking through Epcot late at night, I met the one, the only Chris Kirkpatrick.
Is it Walt's birthday soon?
Walt's birthday was on the 5th.
Oh.
Yeah. that should have been on here too, man.
Probably.
But yeah, so guys, it's been way too long. It's been 2 whole weeks without our very good friend, Mr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz. And, he's going to make a triumphant return today. He's going to try to make a return. I mean, is Emmett going to let him in the door?
I don't know. It's been kind of nice without him.
So, Emmett, you've arrived just in time for my most diabolical holiday plan yet.
This is going to fill the rest of the show.
Behold,
the narrative.
Behold, the Jingle Bell Jaminator. Every year, and I mean every year, those cheerful people go around singing fa la 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 la.
Seriously, a full
Silent Night, and Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. Well, that one's kind of funny and all, but
What about the night Santa went crazy?
So I, Dr. Doofenshmirtz, have created a device that will replace Christmas carols with, wait for it, me singing them. Imagine it, Emmett. A world where every radio plays my voice belting out jingle bells, Perry smells, the tri-state area away. Guys, Emmett's face is priceless right now. And once everyone is forced to listen to my new hit single, Doofenshmirtz Holiday Havoc, extended nightly, list and remix, I shall finally claim my rightful place as the king of Christmas carols. All right, I'm done.
There's more. There's still more to this story.
Unless, of course, my mom forgets to invite me to the family party again, and then I will just use the invite me-inator and still workshopping on names on that one.
That was rough to get through.
I am so glad that it took 2 weeks for me to finally get one that was perfect enough for this show. Emmett, what do you...
Well, that's going to do it for this week's episode of...
Emmett, why don't you take us to quote of the week, my man?
I think you filled my time. Alrighty, the quote of the week this week is, "I never look back, darling. It distracts from the now." Edna Mode.
I agree, but I disagree as well.
Well, no.
Because
you get
I
stuck on the past and you don't live now.
But you have to look at where you've gone to see where you've come.
You look
or
at
you have to
look at where you've gone and you miss where you're at.
But you look at where you've been to get to where you're at. Does that make sense?
No.
So we look in the rear view, but we don't constantly look at the rear view. We don't, when we're driving a car, we don't drive looking at the rear view mirror 100% of the time. You have to glance back and make sure you didn't like run over any like little children or anything, but you're always looking out that big window, right? And so I think you do have to look in your past and go, okay, this was a mistake or this was good, so I'm going to continue on this
But you
path.
hold back on your past and then you regret stuff and then you never live your future.
You never regret anything.
Well, I could think of time that you regretted about 19 years ago.
Oh, ouch. Poor Kaylee.
Don't worry, she's on like episode 10.
She won't hear this for a long time.
She'll be like 23 by the time she gets to this one, and she'll be confused on the question.
It should be confused now. But no, I think you do. I mean, yes, you don't want to look in your past for too long, because if you do look in the past for too long, you're going to miss what's in front of you. But you do have to look into the past to get to your future and to make the best of your future.
See, I think you're wrong. You look at your past and then you miss your future.
We'll have an off mic chat about this, and then we can come back to this next week. Because I think you really do need to look at your past to see where you came from, and to either continue that or to change that. So, anyways, that's my point.
Okay.
I'm just saying, man, this week we have gone pretty heavy.
We have gone on a tangent and a half.
But that's what I like when I listen to a podcast. Yeah, we have a topic and this is what we always do. But sometimes you need to go into the woods to get to know us. And you're getting to know us a little bit. Hopefully you still stick around and continue to listen to us because, well, this is us. Not like the NBC show This Is Us, because that was really sad and made me cry.
Wasn't that just a knockoff Parenthood?
No. Night and day. Parenthood was way better. Anyways, let's get in.
A lot of people say it's just a knockoff Parenthood.
It's not. They're two completely different shows.
A lot of people say it's
a lot of people are wrong.
I'm pretty sure I've heard you say that.
Emmett, why don't you take us into our feature presentation this week, because I know how excited you are to talk about this.
Alrighty, our feature presentation this week, guys, we are talking all about the Muppets Christmas Carol. Just an absolute timeless classic that just holds up day after day after day.
100%.
So, we're getting into that. To kind of just get into, if you have never seen A Muppet's Christmas Carol, it's very straightforward with its name. It is the original Charles Dickens Christmas Carol novel retold by the Muppets and Gonzo and Rizzo and all of them.
Kermit the Frog,
it just Muppet. It brings the Muppets into it, but it doesn't Muppetify it.
Right.
It's still very serious, very straight to the point, like trying to push the theme without being over the top, like a 3-hour finale done in a minute and a half.
Right. So if you guys have never watched A Christmas Carol, if for whatever reason you're living under a rock and you've never watched any version of it, any version of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, or read the novel by that, for that matter, is what is it?
It's time to read.
I like to read.
You like to listen to read.
I like to listen to them, and I like to read.
No, you like to listen to. When was the last time you read a book?
Like a couple months ago.
What was it?
I
Yeah, catching
Yeah,
a lie.
it's
The last book you read was The Black Cauldron, and that was about a year and a half ago.
I read The Hobbit, and I read mostly through Lord of the Rings, and then my job changed, and I couldn't read anymore while I was at work because that's all I had to do. I was babysitting electricians, and so all I had to do was sit there in the truck and take them to place, and then in the meantime read a book because I couldn't have my phone. Anyways, but if you never read the books or you never watched a Christmas Carol, it is what the Christmas Carol is about. It is about Ebenezer Scrooge, who is a tightwad. He is penny pinching left and right, and he's very not into the holiday spirit. Mm-hmm. And so, he has people working for him. He's like, "Hey, we'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 o'clock." And they're like, "Nah, it's Christmas Day, Mr. Scrooge." And he's like, "All right, well, make it 8:30 then." And, he's just like, you guys will be at work because if you're not at work, you're not making money. And who doesn't want to make money? And so and just the coldness of it takes you, Ebenezer's alone, of course, who wants to be with an old curmudgeon like that. And so the evening of Christmas Eve, he is visited by the ghost of his old partner, Jacob Marley. And Jacob says, "Hey, dude, you're messed up. And come tonight, you are going to be visited by 3 different spirits. You're going to have the ghost of Christmas past, the ghost of Christmas present, and the ghost..." And
Marley warns him by telling him that he's going to end up like him, and Marley always appears in shackles and chains.
Right. And so he says, and then the ghost of Christmas future?
Christmas, it's like
past.
Christmas,
it's
past, present. It's future, but they call it it's like ghosts of Christmas to be.
Yeah, something like that. And so each ghost takes him on a journey. And so, of course, Christmas past is him as a kid and seeing the different things that's going on in his life that kind of led him to where he's at now. And then it tells, then that ghost hands him off to the ghost of Christmas present. And it takes him into Bob Cratchit's home, and he sees Bob Cratchit's family and the things like the cost-cutting measures that he's doing and what it's doing to his family and in his community and stuff like that. And then the ghost of Christmas future kind of tells the story of what's going to happen, dude, if you don't change your ways. Long story short, at the end of the movie, I think I can go ahead and give a spoiler out here. I'll give you a couple seconds. Okay, that was a couple seconds. Ebenezer Scrooge changes his ways. He kind of surprises everybody at the end, and he's back in the present, and he's giving Christmas gifts, and hey, you get a raise, and you get the day off, and he's just, the 3 ghosts really have an effect on his life and change his ways. So, with all that being said, the Muppets Christmas Carol is the same telling of that with Muppets, and phenomenal.
It doesn't make it like over-the-top comedic comedy that the Muppets usually go for. It keeps the very serious tone and meaning of what the Christmas Carol pushes.
100%. I remember the first time I ever saw this, we actually, in the 4th grade, we did the...
what was that, in 74?
That was in 94, bro. We actually did, for our Christmas program, we sang songs from Muppets Christmas Carol. And awesome. Then for our Christmas party, we watched Christmas Carol. And I remember this kid, his name's Alex, man. If you live in Pocatello and your name's Alex and you went to school with me in the 4th grade, I'm really sorry, man, because I laughed at you when you projectile vomited candy and popcorn all over, and we had to stop the movie. That's the biggest standout thing, and it was horrible. I laughed, and now I feel bad. I really do, and I think I actually apologized to Alex the next when we got back from Christmas break, because I was like, man, that sucks. And so, anyways, that was the first time I ever watched it. Great movie, great soundtrack. But a brief description of Mr. Christmas. Man, A Muppet's Christmas Carol is a family-friendly musical retelling of Charles Dickens' classics 1843 novella A Christmas Carol. It stars Michael Caine as Ebenezer Scrooge, with the Muppets filling out most other roles. Kermit as Bob Cratchit, Gonzo as Charles Dickens the narrator, and Rizzo the Rat as himself. I was going to say cosmetic. Comic relief. Mm-hmm. So, the themes of this movie, man, of course, Christmas Carol isn't anything without the theme of redemption, right?
Yeah.
Having that redemption, anyone, even someone as cold as Ebenezer Scrooge, can change for the better if they choose compassion over anything else.
Yeah, for sure. Others are like the empathy and generosity that you have to show to really make yourself a better person. You have to get out there and feel like and see what other people are going through and what your actions can cause into that to really fix what you're doing wrong.
Right. Family and community, the Cratchit family and the upbeat holiday spirit contrast with Scrooge's loneliness. I think this film, better than most, really portrays the Cratchits. I really like the way that they portray the Cratchits and just that family unity and the bond that they have, which is really good.
And then memory and reflection, seeing where things are going to go and how things have come to really change what you've done.
So going back to the quote of the week, you have to see where you've gone or where you come from to where you're going, or you're going to continue down the same path, and it might not be a good one.
Well, but take it in this way, he also saw where it was going, and then he wanted to change after that. He didn't want to change from the past. He wanted to change when he saw the future and saw what was going to happen.
But he had to see all of it to be able to get to where
he saw the past, the present, and still wanted to keep it, saw the future, saw where it was going to go, and then stopped.
All right. The score and music. Music is a huge part of this film. Composer Miles Goodman and songwriter Paul Williams. Paul Williams also wrote the songs for the Muppet movie, and his work here is warm, emotional, and surprisingly deep. The songs on this album, or on this movie, they're so good, phenomenal. From Scrooge at the beginning song, the opening song, pulls you in, it grabs you, and just holds on for the entire show. One More Sleep Till Christmas, I love that one. That one's sung by Kermit. I love that one. And then what's the other one that the Ghost of Christmas Present? He sings one. Yeah, Christmas.
I can't remember, but
yeah,
I know.
Super, super good.
All of them, yeah.
Listen to the soundtrack, because the soundtrack, it's a good Christmas soundtrack.
Yeah, there's not much like it.
And if you like Christmas music, right, and if you're kind of like me and Emmett, we don't like the ones that are always
played.
Like
the retail Christmas music.
And this is just amazing.
It changes it up just enough, but keeps it storyline.
Right. And it's just beautiful. The songs are so, so beautiful. Go ahead. Next.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, just this film was made just a few told me to continue.
This evening, magic in the air.
All right, we already get in trouble for copyright.
Oh, all right, sorry.
Alrighty. This movie was made 2 years after Jim Henson had passed away, and it was just like a stepping stone for what his son Brian could truly make with the Muppets carrying out.
Yep.
That's still why Disney's stupid for taking out Muppet Vision 3D.
We are still getting Muppets in the parks.
But we're not getting Jim Henson's Muppets.
Yeah, it's a little rough. This is the first Muppet movie to adapt classic literature. Oh, that was like Borat. Instead of the original
For the
adventure,
last 30 minutes before recording, he sat around talking like Borat.
Come on, what are you talking about? Instead of the original adventure, the team decided to adapt Dickens, but surprisingly, they kept the story very faithful. Which a lot of shows that take different, that do the adaptations, they tend to stray a little bit. And these guys
look at the Haunted Mansion for Muppets. They just over the top with the comedy, but it's the Haunted Mansion, and it's not really serious. It's not really have a deep theme and meaning to it, so they can do that with it.
Right.
Building on to that, keeping it very faithful. Michael Caine famously said that he would play Scrooge 100% seriously. He wasn't going to play comedic Scrooge. He wasn't going to play a joke of a Scrooge. He was playing it as if he was in a Shakespearean drama. And it's the grounded performance that really lifts up this, like, the spirit of the Muppets. Like, without Michael Caine playing him that serious, you could not take this movie seriously, because the Muppets would then be Muppeting, and you would have a joke of a Scrooge.
Right.
Like, it's him performing Scrooge as if it was normal. Like, he plays Scrooge more seriously than Jim Carrey does in the actual Christmas Carol.
100%.
And it makes it so much better.
Yeah. And can I say that Michael Caine as Ebenezer Scrooge is phenomenal. It was
Batman.
It was a little weird that Alfred was playing Scrooge, and it took me a minute to get over that.
What else is he on?
He's on Miss Congeniality. I don't know how that's right off the top of my head, but he is in Miss Congeniality.
I can't ever not hear him talking like he's Alfred.
Right. So Gonzo as Charles Dickens. To keep the story accurate, the filmmakers wanted a narrator who would quote Dickens word for word. Gonzo ended up being the perfect, chaotic, but surprisingly faithful storyteller, and he did phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. Isn't he in a Jurassic Park?
I don't think so.
I want to say he's in one of them, but I can't remember. He's in Romeo and Juliet? What the heck?
All right. So let's cut song controversy. The studio's executives cut When Love Is Gone for being too slow for kids. Brian Henson strongly disagreed. For decades, the song was missing in many versions. Fans campaigned for its return until it was finally restored in the most modern releases. So I don't know if I've ever heard this one.
I have no clue.
So, cultural significance of this film, man. This film helped revive interest in Dickens for younger audiences. Many kids and adults were influenced to A Christmas Carol through the Muppets. I know I was.
Mine was probably Mickey.
Grandma D always watched the original Christmas Carol that was on TV. And so I knew it, but I didn't know it.
But you didn't want to watch it.
Yes.
With it being Muppets, you wanted to watch it.
This made me want to watch it.
Mm-hmm. It became a holiday tradition, even though the film wasn't a huge box office hit at the time. It grew in popularity through home video and TV broadcasts. I think that's with A Christmas Carol movie. You're not going to see it really pop off in the box office. Everyone knows the story until it really shows its long-term run.
Right. When it's talking about video and TV broadcast, man, for the longest time, I looked for this movie everywhere I went. During the Christmas season, I would look for Christmas Carol because I wanted to watch it so bad. And couldn't find it anywhere for the longest time. And then I did find it, and then 2 years later, Disney Plus came out, and Muppet's Christmas Carol was on there, and I was happy, but I was like,
yeah,
I waited so long to watch this movie.
Killing of physical media.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Always does it.
Yep. Video killed the radio star. Streaming killed the video store.
I think Blockbuster was a little more dead before the streaming era.
It's considered as one of the best adaptations of A Christmas Carol. Surprisingly, literature professors and Dickens fans often rank it highly because it preserves much of Dickens' original language.
And it's so different to see what a Muppet's Christmas Carol kept in and kept really serious versus what a Mickey's Christmas Carol kept in and kept very serious. They go kind of hand in hand with this will take this, but then this will do that kind of thing.
And Muppet Christmas Carol stayed true to Charles Dickens. Yes.
Yeah, it's way better.
Yep.
So, why people love it? It's a wholesome Christmas movie with a great story. There's no reason not to.
It's family fun.
Mm-hmm.
You can watch it with everybody in the family.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Caine's grounded performance gives it a real emotional power. Without Michael Caine,
I don't think there's anyone I could think that could play it better.
Without his portrayal of Scrooge, this movie wouldn't be what it is.
Mm-mm.
I mean, it would still be good because the Muppets make it good, but I don't think without Michael Caine it would have been anywhere near.
But I think any other actor would have played a Muppeted Scrooge.
Right.
They would have played an over-the-top goofy Scrooge.
Like if you had Bill Murray, who does Scrooged, it would have been over the top. It would have been, oh, hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you flipped Michael Caine and Jim Carrey, everyone would hate Michael Caine playing Jim Carrey's role because it would be way too serious. It wouldn't have anything, and it wouldn't have that zip to it. You know, you put Jim Carrey into the Muppets, he would be completely over the top playing Ace Ventura as Scrooge, and it would be terrible.
Right.
So
the Muppet humor actually balances out the dark parts beautifully.
100%.
So, like you were just saying, man, like the Muppets bring that zing to Michael Caine's character as Scrooge, and it does it to the entire film, which is really cool.
Are there any other human characters in this other than Michael Caine?
Michael Caine's nephew, well, Scrooge's nephew.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
So there's a couple, not a lot.
It's comforting for many people. It's a classic rewatch that their families have watched for years. Other people, their families didn't watch it, and they don't know what it is. So go and check it out, guys.
Yeah, it's out there on Disney Plus. Great movie. So, and it's one that you can watch with your entire family.
Yeah.
There's not a part in it that's really over the top scary. I mean, there is that like little part with the Ghost of Christmas Is to Come that might be a little frightening, but not bad.
Yeah. So just kind of getting into some fun facts here. The sets were intentionally built too small to make the human actors look more larger than life in their like place.
Okay, nice. You already talked about it, that it was the first film after Jim Henson's passing. The Ghost of Christmas Past was created using underwater puppetry. The puppet was filmed underwater to give it a floaty, ethereal effect?
Sure.
Ethereal effect. This is actually a really cool looking Muppet. It's kind of creepy, though. The face on it, a little weird.
This kind of makes me, this next one wants to make me go back and rewatch it. Many of the background Muppets were reused from older projects. Some were originally created for Fraggle Rock or The Labyrinth.
Yeah, I was noticing that.
I didn't notice it at all, but I kind of want to go back and rewatch it and see if I can spot any of them.
Yeah, there's a couple times I'm like, hey,
The Labyrinth is a weird movie.
I love The Labyrinth.
It's good, but it is weird.
Like when
it's like Dark Crystal.
Yeah.
They're strange.
The Marley brothers were changed in Dickens's book. There's only Jacob Marley in the book. But in the movie, they did change it a little bit. That adds Robert Marley, played by Statler and Waldorf.
So I think that just makes it perfectly.
Which, how did I not think of this until just now? Robert Marley, Bob Marley, and Jacob Marley? Isn't Jacob Marley, isn't that Bob Marley's son?
I have no clue, dude.
I could be wrong. No, that's Ziggy Marley. Never mind. But so Bob Marley is in this movie.
Robert Marley. Hey, and can I just say that when watching this movie, he finally got their names correct without having to look it up.
I did. I was like, that's Statler and Waldorf.
So
I was very proud of myself.
Round of applause.
You know what I was actually thinking when I said that? Okay, what was it in the trivia episode of our show? I couldn't get it. I was close, but I didn't get it quite right. And then I remembered.
Stadler is what you said in our trivia.
Yep.
Gonzo quotes large chunks of the real Dickens text. This is one reason why school teachers, like English teachers and such, love to show it, because it brings that attention of the kids while also following the original text.
That's cool. And then Michael Caine said that that this is actually one of his favorite roles. He was extremely proud and how he was extremely proud of how the film turned out. So that's pretty big for a big actor like Michael Caine to come out and say, this Muppet movie, right? Which Muppets nobody takes really serious, right? Like it's always kind of like a back burner.
Jason Segel is not saying that the Muppets was one of his favorite roles.
100%. Michael Caine, a big actor.
Actually, I don't know. Jason Segel might say that.
Well, yeah. Well, I know he would, but nobody's going to take him seriously like they would Michael Caine.
Yeah.
Like you got like your tiers of actors. Michael Caine is like a top tier actor. And for him to come out and say that this is one of his best roles that he's ever played and he's so proud of it is huge. Huge. It's big. It's going to be big. Big mistake. I'm just kidding. That was a Pretty Woman reference. So, guys, if you have not seen the Muppet Christmas Carol over on Disney Plus, sit down with your family and go watch this movie. It's great. Phenomenal. The music, if you haven't listened to the music, cue it up on Spotify or Amazon or whatever you listen to it on. Listen to this soundtrack. It is great. Like I said, one of my favorite Christmas songs, Scrooge. Here comes Mr. Humbug. Here comes Mr. Grinch. Like, just so good. The music grabs you and holds on to you the entire time. There's only one more sleep till Christmas, which is the short little snippet that I was playing there for a second. Wonderful song. And then there's the Christmas present song, and I can't remember it. And yeah, the big giant.
The big giant.
The big giant is so lovable, and just it really kind of gives you that Disney feel before like the Muppets and
Disney were
together. Like that Muppet was just, it reminds me so much of like Disney.
For sure.
So, but yeah, that's kind of our wrap, guys, on A Muppet's Christmas Carol. I know it was kind of a short, condensed, but if you haven't watched it, or, you know, if you haven't been able to watch a Christmas Carol of any kind, go watch it, because
it's a good pick for sure.
It's good. Me and Mom were actually laying in bed, like scrolling on our phones playing, and she actually brought up a video that I'll briefly talk about. And this guy was kind of breaking down Scrooge in a little bit of a different thing. And he said Scrooge wasn't a bad guy. He just prioritized certain things more than others, right? And it wasn't that he prioritized money over his people, because he was there too. Right? Like, so like when he's like, no, you guys will be at work, or he, the big example that this guy showed was that there's a scene in the movie where Bob Cratchit, Kermit the Frog, is like, hey, can we please have like an extra piece of coal on the fire? It's kind of cold. And Scrooge is like, no, that costs money. But it's not because he's like looking down on his people or talking down to them. It's like he's there too. Like he's in that office as well. He's on the front line with them, but he knows, like, he values like that. He prioritizes money and making sure that his records are upkept right. Like he's saying, like, if you keep these up, then everybody can have this same wealth and everything that I have. So yeah, it was really cool. I just hit my exercise goal.
Wow.
I'm sitting on a couch.
How low's that goal?
I don't know. I mean, I got to go look at that.
Stand up and down the couch 3 times.
Right? Emmett, what else you got this week, man?
You know, I got nothing else, guys. Get out there, watch one of the Christmas Carol movies. There's so many different options to choose from. They're all amazing. If you're really outrageous or that type of person, go and read the novel. Never read it. Sure, it's good.
You know, that might be a good, like,
shut up.
December, like 1st through the 25th of December, you read the Christmas Carol. So we might have some catching up to do. I'm going to take you in and give you a bedtime story tonight, man. A Christmas Carol.
Sure.
Can I do voices when I do it?
No.
Oh, man. What else you got?
I got nothing else.
So, guys, for me, like always, pop some popcorn, sit down with the family, watch Muppets Christmas Carol. It is phenomenal. I know we say that a lot. We are big sympathizers for Disney, but this movie rocks. It is great. It is probably my favorite Muppet movie.
I don't know. I don't know if I could say it's my favorite Muppets project, because I really do love the ABC show.
The ABC show's good, but this is like classic.
But also saying Muppets project, that means that I can include Muppet Vision 3D, and that's the best Muppets project. So
I gotcha. But get out, guys. It's Christmas time. Go have some fun. Go look at Christmas lights. I know there's a lot of really cool displays around us that I'm yet to get out and see. Go see Santa Claus at the mall. Go see Santa wherever you can see Santa, because what is a better way of seeing Christmas than through Santa Claus? Go see Santa Claus. Have a jolly time. Why don't people Christmas carol anymore?
People Christmas Carol? I've had people come pick up straw bales to do Christmas caroling like 3 times.
For real?
Yeah.
Dude, like, I've never had anybody come to my house.
It's mostly like a church thing now. Like, they'll go and...
That's why. That's why I don't say them. But yeah, like, go Christmas caroling. Be kind to one another. That's another big thing right now. I know there's a lot of hate and discontent in this world. A lot of hatred towards each other. And guys, we are all a family. It doesn't matter what side of the fence you're on or whatever you do. This is Christmas time. Be kind to one another. That's probably like my biggest takeaway this week, guys. Be kind to one another and just love one another. And yeah, I'm going to say it again. Be kind. So
for sure.
But yeah, it's such a great time of the year. I love Christmas time so much.
I can't wait to go skiing.
It's coming. What, maybe?
Well, Targhee opened. And I'm debating going up there for Christmas break, because I've heard it's like been really good up there.
Targhee's fun, but to go skiing at Targhee, you know, like our local...
it's expensive to go to Targhee.
Targhee's like...
It would probably be cheaper for me to buy a pass at ours and use the free passes that get me to Targhee.
100%. Because I think Targhee for like one day is like $150.
Yeah, it's a
for
decent
lift.
chunk.
But I mean, there's like 8 different lifts and stuff. So.
Yeah, there's a lot to do there.
So, you got anything else, man?
Nope.
Before we head out?
Mm-mm.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for this week's journey through the magic of Disney movies. Thanks for watching, listening, and dreaming with us. And until next time, may your week be filled with adventure, laughter, and a little bit of Disney Christmas magic. And until next week, we'll see y'all real soon. Good night.
Good night.
Until we see you again, have a safe trip home. Thank you and good night.
So long, everybody. See you real soon.